7:16, welcome back to your Monday morning right here on BT. An interesting hour of conversations ahead. We'll be talking hate in Canada coming up at 7:40, but here we get to talk acceptance and inclusion. Julie Vu, back with us on the BT couch. Welcome back to you.
Thank you.
This campaign that you're a part of, We Belong to Something Beautiful. How is this going to change the conversation on diversity and inclusion, especially here in Canada?
Right. So Sephora Canada is celebrating inclusion and diversity with the new We Belong to Something Beautiful campaign. Anyone can stand fearlessly together and share our differences and be powerful together.
You've shared these differences on YouTube, and you've been a champion of the idea of understanding the transgender journey. How have things changed? I think the last time you were on the show was maybe 2017. How have things changed over the last couple of years of people wanting to understand and appreciate and respect where you're coming from?
It's wonderful. Just being in Vancouver, walking down the street, you see so much pride flags, and every company is supporting the LGBTQ+ community. And it's so great because 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, you wouldn't see so much of that. But I feel like we're moving in the right direction as a society, and it's just so great to see.
Still some humps to get over, though, and that's why we're having this conversation over overcoming hate in Canada coming up at 7:40. What are some of the biggest challenges you still encounter? I mean, you're driving a YouTube channel, over, what, 500,000 are following. The conversations that happen online, the misunderstandings that still occur, what do you see, what do you hear?
There is still discrimination regardless on social media and in everyday life. I still get that, but I feel like we need more people like myself and companies like Sephora Canada embracing inclusiveness with the community and just trying to create a message in a safe place where we can all feel comfortable and belong.
Well, you were part of a safe place in Pattaya, Thailand a couple months back. Tell us about this pageant. 22 competitors from around the world. What did you learn and gain from this experience?
It was a great experience meeting 22 different trans women from all around the world and hearing their stories. It was really nice to be there and to be present and to share stories, and it was just a great time. This
is the Miss International Queen Pageant, I should point out, and when you have other competitors, obviously they're getting raw and honest sharing their stories. Is there a story that really impacted you that made you appreciate living in Canada and what acceptance is all about?
Absolutely. There was one country, she shared stories of how she had to escape her country to transition, and that made me so grateful to live in Canada. And be able to walk out in the streets and be myself, whereas some people are unfortunate and they can't do that, unfortunately.
And for those that may be following your story and your journey and your honesty that you share on your YouTube channel, what do you find is the best way to respond to any incident, whether it's discrimination, racism, or hate that may exist out there?
I would say try to be confident in yourself and just be yourself and surround yourself with people who support you and never let that light dim.
Kindness is a big part of it?
Absolutely.
You kill them with kindness. Your social circle of trust, who do you use, who do you rely on that props you up when some days are more difficult than others? My
friends, I appreciate them so much, and they made me who I am today, and also my supporters who have been there with me and motivated me to continue on this path.
Well, your path includes this campaign, We Belong to Something Beautiful. That's the hashtag again. How do people engage and participate in the conversation aside from the hashtag?
Absolutely. So Sephora Canada really encourages everyone to join the conversation by using the hashtag Sephora We Belong on social media and tell us why you're beautiful.
And get the word out. Well, Julie, I appreciate you coming back again.
Thank you so much.
Continued success. We're obviously following this story. And when it comes to the idea of pride and inclusion, there was a big one in Toronto. Mary has more.